Debbie Reason also totally transformed her business this year. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for a bathroom break, there is none. I don't know, cross your legs, go when you need, but we're just keeping on going, and one is better than the other. Debbie Reason has totally changed her business from last year to this year using a 2x2x2 booking customer care thing. And she achieved one of her highest sales levels you ever did, became a senior director. Your bookings are through the roof, and it's from just doing a little tweak. And I thought, in 10 minutes, you're going to hear just a little something that she does that has resulted in great sales. Yay. So I'll let you, there's a full mic right there. Let's give it up for Debbie Reason.
So it's really bad to follow Michael. Let me just I'm not going to keep you long at all. I just want to share with you, if you've never heard of Belinda Ellsworth, I've been with Pampered Chef. I just celebrated my 19th year with the company. And we just were able to revisit a training with her in February, and I had never heard of a system that she had called 2x2x2. And so I know that if some of you have had an opportunity to hear her, she is awesome, worth every penny of all her training material that she offers. And so what I'm going to share with you is just simply something that came out of that training that really changed my business. And you're going to say, just like Ellington said, about being busy and everything takes time and how busy people's lives are. And you're going to think about this 2x2 is, how am I going to do another thing? Well, it's going to take organization for one. So let me share with you this, and you're going to have to think about this for just a minute. We're in the direct sales business, and did you know that only 3% of the direct sales industry make customer care calls? 3%. Okay? When was the last time you bought something from another direct salesperson, regardless of what it was? I know for myself, I did another direct sales, and I had over $1,000 show. I never have heard from that person. Never. Okay? So think about that 3%. So let me share with you what 2x2x2 stands for. The first 2 is to make a thank you call 2 days after your show. And you say, how in the world am I going to do that? You're going to have the packet in your car with you with all your sales receipts. So that at a stoplight or waiting for your kids at school or a soccer practice or whatever, you can simply call your customers to say thank you. That's it. And you will not believe the shock and awe in their voices when they hear that's all you had to say. Seriously, just thank you. That's all you call for? Yes. Thank you so much for your business. I enjoyed meeting you. I know you're going to love da-da-da-da-da. And that's it. No more. No conversation. That's it. And then the next 2 is a 2-week call. And that is because by that time you hope they've had their product. They've got their product in hand. And so you just want to spend that next phone call to say, is there anything else I can get for you? Do you have any questions? Have you got it out of the box? You've all heard that terminology. If you've been with a Pampered Chef, out of the box calls. Have you got it out of the box, or are you using it? Let me go back 1 second and tell you that in that very first phone call, that these are statistics from Belinda, okay? They're not my statistics. But 8% of the people will add to their order when you make that 2-day phone call. They'll tell you, I forgot to get this, or I forgot to get that, and they'll add to it. And guess what the statistic is? 20% will book a show. that second phone call, that first phone call 2 days following a show. All right, so now we're back to the 2-week call and just servicing the customer, asking them questions. They have any questions about what they got. And ask permission to keep them on a contact list. Can I call you back and check on you in a couple of months? Especially those people who order pantry products. If they fall in love with something, in a couple of months, they're going to want more. Okay, so that's the second phone call. And then the third one is 2 months. So you got 2 days, you got 2 weeks, and then you have 2 months. Do you have to be organized? Absolutely. So you've got to keep this in a rolling packet. Now the question that I got from my team was, when do you start that? Oh, okay. So 2 months is just a reservice phone call. You're reservicing them to say, how do you like this? How do you like that? You're looking at their sales receipt to see what they got, to ask them questions about that product. So that third phone call is called a reservice. 50% increase in your business by doing 2 by 2 by 2. 50%. So my very first week of doing this process, because guess what? Did I go back 19 years? No. I just picked my last show, because people always say, well, when do you start that? If I had a show, this is Wednesday, and I had a show Monday night, and I want to start this, guess where I'm going to go? Monday night. Why try to make it harder than it is? Starting one day at a time and picking that packet out and just saying thank you to those customers, okay? So I like to ride with those packets in the car because that's where I really like to spend more time on the phone. Probably not good, but that's where I do it. And so I just wanted to say that it's really changed my business because that very first phone call or that first packet that I called through, about the third phone call down, guess what? She bought a rock crop. I was calling to tell her thank you. Everybody was talking about Rock Crocs, how much they love theirs, and 2 days later, she bought another one. One for me. So I just want to encourage you to start somewhere, because these statistics are real. She's been doing that for 25 years. She knows this industry inside and out. So take today to start somewhere, and I promise you it will change your business. Okay?